song. Oh, the 90s. So not a lot to it, but I listened to it quite a bit. Watched him play it live, and pretty sure I got what he's doing correctly. So we're gonna start out this intro, right? This is what I hear, at least. So he's gonna be doing, basically it's just F major, A minor, D minor to C, right? And I'll show you a few different ways you can play these, but you're gonna start out with your F on 8 and 10, right? So you have 8 on A, bar D, G, and B on 10. And we're doing a mute downstroke, and then hit it with the upstroke, right? Alright, so on the F, we're not going to catch the high E, right? It's just going to be the A through B string, right? Just for the first couple. So you're going to have, and then we're going to play an A minor right here. You're just going to hit, keep it barred, but don't hit the F, right? You're just going to have 10, 9, 10, D, G, B. So you'll have a, right? Alright, then we're going to go to D minor. Just bar 5 from A down. And you'll have 7, 7, 6, D, G, B. Okay, then we're going to go to C major. Bar all of 8, 10, 10, 9. Alright, so we'll do that twice on the intro, right? So you have 2 times playing F and A right here, right? And then when he starts singing, you'll play F, and you'll play the A minor down here, right? Bar all of 5, 7, 7, A and D. Then all the chords are the same, so you just have F, your A minor, D minor, C major, right? Now if you wanted to mess around and play these differently each time, another way you could do it, you can go F here, and then you can play your C, or your A minor, right? Go F, to your D minor, you go 12 and bar G, B, E on 10, and you can take your C, and you can bar 12 from D down, have 14 on D and 13 on B, right? So you can get a different sound and just go. Alright, another way you could do it is you could play your F here out of that D shape. Right, so you can play everything just out of 5 and 7 if you wanted to. You can go F, so bar 5 from D down, 7 on D, 6 on B. Okay, and then when you go to A minor, you can just have right here 7, 5, 5, 5. Then your D minor, and then you could play C. Play C right here and just have 7, 5, 5, 5, right? Or you could just leave out the root and just. Alright, so if you just want to be like economical with your playing and not have to move around, you could just play it here. Alright, but what he's doing when I watched him play it, he's doing the full bar chords, right? So that's everything for your intro and your verses, right? The verse will always stay the same. And you can play this again. He really doesn't revisit that. I think it's just the intro. I could be wrong, but either way, it sounds cool, right? Alright, and then you get into the pre-chorus part, right? And that part is just going to be D minor to A minor twice, right? Everything's like 2 beats. And after you do that that's why it's D minor to A minor. You can go to G minor, bar all of 3, A and D on 5. Then we're going to go to C. We're going to play the first C right here. 3 on A, bar D, G, B on 5. Then back to G minor. Then we're going to play the full C up here on 8 and 10, right? Bar all at 8, 10, 10, 9. That leads you into the chorus, right? And the chorus is going to be B flat major, bar all of 6, 8, 8, 7. Then F major, 8, 10, 10, 10. It's a C major. Alright, it's going to do that 4 times. Alright, then after the first chorus, he just goes right back to the verse. Alright, and then it repeats everything the same way. Everything's the same. And then after the second chorus, you'll have this bridge, right? So you'll go... You'll have 4 beats on each chord, right? So you have D minor, A minor, up a half step to your B flat major. Okay, and then from here we're going to go to F. Then you're going to have 8, 10, 10, 10, right? Then you're just going to walk it down and just play a power chord. So you go from F, 8, 10, 10 to E, E5, 7, 9, 9 to your D minor, right? So that whole little part. Okay, then it's back to D minor, back to A minor, B flat major, then up a whole step to your C, right? And then you're back into the chorus. And he plays the rhythm very straight, right? It's all down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up the whole time, right? And you can play around with it and get more. There's a lot more to ska than just upstrokes, you know. That is kind of the most common way to do it, but guys like Bradley Noel from Sublime, and you know, I don't know who played with Bob Marley, but they all do that kind of hit it with downstrokes, right? So anyway, just play with the rhythm. But that's all the chords you need for the song. He does, when he plays live, he does some kind of part that follows the horns during the pre-chorus, and I didn't really see that as too important, but it's not on the recording, I don't think, but he does play something there live. But that's everything. So just practice slow, have fun.